There we go, got that. And
Again, audio.
yep, audio. Hey, good. So it looks like our levels are good, good. I'll do a repeat if you guys didn't hear or missed if it was muted. Hey, I'm your host Mario. Welcome to my channel, Gear Vlogs. Got a good buddy here, Jeff Eatley from Life with Cameras, Bayou Garage, and Jeff Eatley Photography, or Jeff Eatley on YouTube. Hopefully I got that all right.
Yeah.
Uh, and Jeff is in really wants to get his Life of Cameras YouTube page up to at least 100 subscribers. Even though if you go to his website right now, it says like 111. Social Blade is saying it's like 92. But we're just trying to pad the extra numbers in case YouTube decides to say, nah, these
Yeah, audio
subscribers.
and disappear again.
Yeah, exactly. The whole purpose of it is you need to have 100 minimum subscribers to be able to turn on the custom URL feature for your channel. Instead of having a big long, 15, 20 digits, random numbers and letters, uppercase and lowercase letters and numbers for a URL to your channel, you can actually have a custom URL which actually people understand. So,
Yeah.
Jeff, take it away and explain the need, why, the purpose, all that fun stuff.
Okay, so I'm not really too worried because I think the followers will come. I think the product that we're putting out and the videos that we're going to be putting out over the next couple of months are absolutely worth watching. It's going to be a history lesson. It's going to be a little bit of hidden photography tricks. It's going to be my life in general. It's just going to be a great thing that I think will build. But what happened is on Thursday of this week, I got a phone call and we were sitting at 43 subscribers, and I got a phone call from the local television station, and they want to do a live report on us coming on Monday. So we wanted to make sure that he wanted to be able to put a link at the bottom of the screen for anybody on the TV station that wants to come over and subscribe or check out the channel. And they didn't want it to be this big, massive, long thing. So I made a big shout out on Friday and tried to talk to everybody. And I put a video up this morning, kind of showing what happened yesterday. But I'll give you the short version. We got online and I hollered out to every single person I knew. I got some shout outs from you and many other people from YouTube and stuff like that. And it helped. And it went from 42 to like 110 in like 2 hours, which was great. Bam. I registered it. And then I woke up the next morning to find out that I only had 83 subscribers. I don't even know how that happened. I don't know where 38 of them went. So we went right back to the beginning. And yesterday, so that was 2 days ago. Yesterday, I busted my hump and we chased it back down. And then late last night, I think we are at 99, 100. And this morning, we're at 111. So it's still growing. And then now, of course, yes, we want subscribers like any other YouTuber out there wants to get. But this channel isn't really about monetization and all the rest of that stuff. This is my life with cameras. This is just pure heart and soul. This is just passion videos. And then the biggest part is what they're interviewing us for is my father and I are taking a trip to Vietnam. So that's what it all comes back to.
Okay, perfect on that aspect. Um, so yeah, you want to get a little bit into about your trip, your documentary trip for Vietnam?
Okay, so it started off, let's see, 1967, my father served in Vietnam, and then 1969, he went back. He came back in 1970, not to the greatest welcome. If you know anything about the Vietnam War, you know a lot of these soldiers greatest welcome.
Yep. And it's a shame that I think it had to take the Gulf Storm or Desert Storm for the general
Coming
public
home.
to start
So over the
respecting.
next 50 years, well, of course,
And also, didn't he also serve during Desert or Gulf Desert Storm?
Desert Storm, he went for, as Army Reserves, he went for a couple of weeks over there, 4 weeks or something like that, and went over to Iraq. But then in 2009, he went back as a CW4 and served a year in Iraq, in Baghdad.
Okay.
He was 63 years old. So when he got back from that, he retired, 43 years Army. Um, and then stories started coming out. We started talking about more and more stuff. And about a year and a half ago, it started up with this, let's go to Vietnam. So with me at the same time getting into not strictly photography, but getting into videography and being able to tell more and more stories. And I've gotten I've elevated my photography to a point where I know how to do that, so I could then expand with videography and expand with how to tell stories with an image and stuff like that. He gave me the opportunity to go to Vietnam with him, and he really decided that this was, if he went the way he went the first time, when he goes this time, it's going to be first class. And he wants to come back to kind of a better welcome. Now, granted, in 2010, when he came back, it was a better welcome. It was a lot better for him. It helped him. I think 2010, going to Iraq then, really helped him decide to go to Vietnam. Now, I don't think without that, he wouldn't be going now, because it's just terrifying for some people. And you're going to hear about a lot of that, because we've been doing a lot of behind-the-scenes.
Because I know even a couple of months ago, you and your dad went to D.C. to the memorial. I think we're dropping out a little bit on our connection. There's freeze framing on us. One sec. Are you still there? Can you hear me? Technical difficulties. I think we're freeze framing on a second. Let me.
Flew up to have the GPS. Are you still there?
Yep.
A little bit?
Oh, yeah. We froze a little bit, but now you're back. Okay.
Okay, so we did fly up to Washington D.C. We went to Arlington National Cemetery. We went to the Vietnam Memorial Wall. My father has the GPS coordinates of where one of his friends. He's on the wall. He's buried in Arlington. We took video of all of that. We took video of his name on the wall and his tombstone. We have all of that to tell part of the story, because when we go to the Vietnam, we actually have the GPS coordinates of where he was shot down and killed.
Wow.
So we're going to go to that spot. And my dad's going to tell the full story. I don't even know the story, guys. I've kind of told my dad to hold those back. I know a lot of stories he's told me, but I don't know them all, because I want him to come out fresh when he talks and when we create this documentary. So with all the things I've learned and being able to do this, I mean, I'm way in over my head. I'm pursuing something. There's two things about it. I'm pursuing something that I don't even know if I'm good enough to do. Okay. But I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm going to do it with whatever equipment I have, and I'm going to make it to the best of my heart and soul and my abilities. That's all I got. Now, the second part is, it doesn't matter, because nobody else but me could create this video for my father and make it the way he wants it, he needs it, and the way we need it to be. If we turned it over to some other videographer that does not know us, it would never be what it's going to be this time. So even with the mistakes I make, or even with the not being able to edit as good as other people or whatever, I don't think any of that's going to matter.
Right. So in a sense, also, your dad is also going to be kind of like executive producer too. So I'm assuming he's going to have some input, or none at all.
Don't tell him that. He really thinks he does, but I know what I'm capable of with this machine behind me. He was like, "Hey, can you do these big, crazy things?" I'm like, "No, dude, I'm not. I can't photo edit. I don't know how to do that. I'm not calling Disney to make me a graphic."
I'm not going to de-age. I'm not going to make you look younger, Dad. That's what you have on your phone. That's what the Face It app is for.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even know how to use LUTs that well yet. Like, I can't even color grade. So, I mean,
you're up in the step above me, man. I'm working on the pay entry-level version of the stuff. You're paying the monthly fee subscriptions.
Yeah. I kind of dive in deep. I go all out from the get-go. I have some really, really, really good friends, Randy Hickman and a couple other people out there that support me endlessly, answer my phone calls 24 hours a day when I'm like, I can't figure this out. So, I mean, it's a privilege to have friends like that and people that'll back you up. So, and then I have my dad that absolutely trusts me. He's crazy. I don't even know why he trusts me, but because we're gonna have a bunch of embarrassing scenes. So we'll lay it out for you. If you come over and subscribe to the channel, let me tell you some of the things you're gonna get. Okay. Not only are we doing this documentary that hopefully will be out by the end of the year or so, because it's gonna take a while, but during that time, I'm going to release like once a week or once every 5 days or something like that. I'm going to release each day. So we're going to be there for 24 days. We're going to make 24 films of each day, the behind the scenes, little teasers about the documentary, and just all the crazy crap we're doing. because the documentary is a big part of this trip, but it's also a vacation for me and my father. It's also a chance for me and my father to go, and just be us a little bit for a couple of days.
Okay.
And, I don't want it to be all work. It's got to be some fun. So we're going to go jump off of cliffs, and we're going to go slide down mountains, and we're going to go rappelling, and we're going in caves, and we're riding motorcycles all over the country, and we're taking tours on buses, trains, planes, automobiles, you name it. We're going to be in them. And we're
Lots of
going to
street
talk
food.
about what's that?
Lots of street food.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna whatever happens, we're gonna record it, document it. We have a ton of equipment. We're tied up in this for 20+ thousand dollars. So that's what's tied into this. And I mean, we do have a GoFundMe out there, which is fine. If somebody wants to donate a few bucks, we appreciate every dollar. But
Give me the link later, and I'll put it into the video description. To get the word out. As long as this video's up, that people check it out, or all that fun stuff.
yeah, and then it's in the links in my videos on my channel. So if anybody's interested, I haven't even really pushed it that much. A couple of friends really wanted to donate some money, so I made it. They donated about $400, which is wow. I mean, that's fantastic. Uh, I mean, I didn't ask for any of that. Do we have some bills we have to pay? Yeah.
Who doesn't? I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I mean,
Hey,
so
it's like, trust me, I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I'm not doing Vietnam, but I'm trying to scramble to get a mere $1,500 to get me through the week for SEMA week. You know,
yeah, yeah.
it's so the way it looks like right now, I'm going to only be there for 2 days, one night. That's all I can afford. Fly in, 2 days worth of filming.
Just
Uh,
sleep at SEMA. They wouldn't even notice. Just climb in a car and go to sleep.
well, maybe let's see. Uh,
Maybe some.
because
No,
I
the hotel
actually
room at $39 in Vegas, so it really doesn't matter.
well, a mutual friend of ours that I wound up talking to, scheduling for interviews, was Megan,
Hmm.
because they're doing a new build, and I said, hey, as soon as it's ready, can you spare some time to talk over about the build? So she
Yeah.
said, sure, and goes, okay. So
So,
hopefully we'll get that
yeah.
going.
So absolutely. Whatever it takes, this channel is going to happen. And like you said at the beginning, I do run Bayou Garage, which is an automotive channel. I do run Jeff Eatley Breaking Down Photography, which is where I've decided about a month ago that we were going to split away all of my personal stuff from that, and that's going to be dedicated and hardcore to photography, teaching you from the ground up, trying to help you get there faster. So that's what that is. And I'm filming today. In fact, today I filmed, or I edited 3 videos for Vietnam and for Life with Cameras, and I've filmed 2 videos for my photography channel, and later on I'm filming my dad. So we're also going on TV in a couple of days, and as soon as that goes on the air, as soon as it ends, we're going to release a video within 20 minutes. Probably do a premiere, kind of like we tried to do the other day.
Yep.
We'll
Get
do
people
like a
in the
30-minute premiere, and we're going to release my dad's why he's going back. From him, I'm going to introduce him. I'm going to walk away, and the video's his. So that's going to be the why we're going back, and why a veteran would decide after 50 years to go back to that crazy
Yeah.
bad memory location. So I think that's going to be the big one that needs to be shared. I would love to see us get to a couple of hundred subscribers by then. I would love to see us. I mean, I guess the pipe dream would be we leave August 13th to hit 1,000. And I think it's possible. I think with the news channels coming in and stuff like that, and a couple of these websites sharing it out to people, and I think military.com might even share it. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that's
So I
perfect,
mean,
man. If,
it's
like I
all
said,
about every single solitary person, and it goes for every channel. Like anybody that's friends and fans of yours, every one of those shares. If you go share it on Facebook, Facebook says it averages 350 people see it.
yep.
I mean, so every one of those little shares, and every person like you, Mario, that allows me to come on your channel and talk about it, it matters so much, and I appreciate it so much
Well,
because I
like
think the story matters.
it kind of goes, kind of. We've talked about this before in the past, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do is because we're both somewhat both in the automotive community, and we both like taking pictures of cars. But what I'm trying to do is I want to build a automotive YouTuber community. Um, like I just sent earlier today to you a link to a Discord that I've been building. Been working with some other people that we know, trying to get it set up to where, because, well, from what I heard at the end of August or so, that supposedly Google Hangouts is going bye-bye, so I won't have this option anymore of bringing people on. So I have to look at alternative ways of bringing people on.
Zoom.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but Zoom costs money. Depending on how much you want to do for that. But then, of course, there's the other program they call StreamYards.
Yeah.
But one of the things I do like about Discord is if I just wanted somebody to like do a voice call in,
Yeah.
the sound quality is incredible, and from what I've been getting, so that's
Well,
what
I'm pretty sure that it's not going to help my sound because my sound's horrible. Because it's just my voice. It's just my voice. That's just how it goes.
Hey, you talk better than me. So what are you talking about, buddy?
I have to cover the audio by putting a cool hat on and stuff like that, and doing all this other stuff.
Cool. All right. So we pretty much got that. I have the links to your subscribe to Life of Camera. So if you go into the video description,
it should actually work now. I did demo it a little bit ago and went on Google and just typed in www.youtube.com / or / or whatever it is / life with cameras.
Okay.
And it went straight to the website.
Perfect.
Straight to the channel.
So maybe they approved it because maybe you did reach it, and then maybe they dropped you down. So maybe.
Well, I mean, now that it's showing 111, I don't know why Social Blade's behind, but even TubeBuddy and vidIQ is all showing me at 111.
Okay, so knock on wood, we'll say you're above the mark and we're set to good. Yep, yay. But let me see if I can pull up your website for people to see, and let me change that over real quick. You're still live, so this is your
lively testing.
Yep. So we're at 112 right now. Looks like.
All right, fantastic. I got another one. I'm hopefully, if it was from this group, thank you very much. If there was anybody in.
Perfect. Wow, man, you got like 74 more based on my TubeBuddy analytics. 74 more subscribers than me by within the last 30 days. So
I started the channel, what, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah. So
we were at 43 3 days ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's go over to Social Blade there and take a look.
Yeah, but I mean, Social Blade's such a. I mean, it's neat. It's fun to look at it, but Social Blade's such a thing. If you hit a spike for a week and you really push it hard and you pick up 50, it's going to change your numbers dramatically. And then if it goes back to it doesn't take the long haul look. I think it just looks at the last week, 30 days, and then that's not. I mean, it's a good thing to look at for fun, but I don't think it's really. I think you just got to keep working.
Right, man. Let me get you back on to the. There we go. And we're back. Perfect. The stream will eventually pick it up, and but right now we're broadcasting. So perfect, man. Awesome. I just wish we could have had more people in the stream. I know it was like last minute, but the reason why we did this part 2 is the video I released the other day. The sound quality wasn't the greatest, and
that was all. Look, don't ever blame it on him. What I did is I was literally out in my backyard, and I was frustrated, and I was getting 100 phone calls, and I picked up my cell phone, and for some reason, after doing this for a year and a half, I lost my mind. Because instead of holding the phone on its side or something like that where the mic is pointed outwards, I stood it up on the mic, and the mic was sitting in a groove on a box. So every time I twitched or wiggled, it would pop. And I didn't know that while I was going live. I mean, I went live for 3 minutes. That's all it was. And it was just a pot shot, and I was reaching out to people, and I will never do that again. I promise you. So then, nice enough for Mario to go on and try to create a video from my pile of steaming crap. And then he's taking a lick for it. Nobody should be giving you any trouble. They should be blasting me because you took my piece of bubbly crap and tried to turn it into a big, pretty diamond, and it didn't work out that well. But needless to say, it gave us a valid reason to come back on today. I'm just so excited because like this week we're getting Life with Camera hats to wear all the way through Vietnam, and we're getting a couple T-shirts and some cool stuff like that. It's going to be a blast. We're going to come back. We're going to make a magazine documenting it all. We're working with
What about a
publishing
book?
Dale,
Book,
and
maybe?
he's going to help me out with some publishing stuff. And we're going to make a photo book, calendars, hats, and all kind of other stuff.
So go subscribe. Do it now.
Oh, blast! And plus, you're gonna get to see GoPro video of us jumping off of 40-foot cliffs and rappelling down walls. And I'm pretty sure at some point, because we're gonna be riding motorcycles and scooters, I'm gonna wreck one. And I'm hoping if I wreck one, it's on video. It's got to be on video.
What
I mean,
about I've heard, I don't know if they do it in Vietnam, but I know like it was in Thailand or Bangkok that you could rent firearms or something out there and have fun.
well, I think we're gonna stay away from that because the last time my dad went, there was a lot of firearms involved. I don't
Good
think that
point.
needs to be
Yeah,
involved this time.
good
He may
point.
start throwing grenades at people and stuff. We don't need that kind of stuff.
Good point. Good point.
But I'm getting a 250 motorcycle. It's a Honda ripoff, but we're getting that for like $12 a day. He's getting a scooter. We're gonna be riding all over the place. We're gonna be going out in the jungles on them. We're gonna GoPro 'em. We're gonna work on a drone, try to get some drone footage. We're gonna try. I mean, I'm gonna lay it out there. So we have two 5 terabyte hard drives, plus we have Google Docs with 5 terabytes and Dropbox for 5 terabytes. So at night we'll upload content to that. I mean, we're gonna try to go live from Vietnam. Um, and I'm still looking like if anybody in the world could ship me an extra GoPro or two in the next few days. Oh my God, please! Because I mean, we have the DJI action camera that
Mm.
we're using, and we have a cheap $37 GoPro, but we're gonna have three of us on motorcycles. I'd like to have a GoPro on each bike.
Well, speaking of which, I know I offered you a long time ago. Do you still need my field recorder? You want me to mail it out to you?
No, I have a guy that actually got me some mics. We
Okay.
have lapels, and then they go to pocket mics or pocket recorders,
Okay.
and we're just
Um,
gonna run with that. And if I need the audio, it'll give me background or B-roll or like kind of layer it on later if I need the audio.
if you need another GoPro, I have a. It's not a new word, not the fancy one. It's just a no LED screen Hero Plus.
Well, I have a friend of mine right down the street that has a GoPro Hero 3 or 4.
Okay.
So if need be, I can get that one. But I'm trying to get. I have two friends that both said, "Oh, I bought a Hero 7 and I never use it." And I'm like, mail it to them.
Yeah. No kidding. It's-
It, they've used it like twice since they bought it since Christmas. I was like, oh,
well, it's based on your advice a while back on from your breaking down cameras. I finally got my Osmo 2, DJI
oh,
Osmo 2. So I'm actually going to be using this year at Monterey Car Week. I'm going to be using that solely for filming stuff.
this is the new baby. This is $2,200 worth of stuff right here. Uh, So yeah, this is what I've been doing the hardcore stuff on. So the interviews and stuff like that, we'll be going through this guy, and for the real serious stuff, trying to get some good footage. But yeah, we'll carry the GoPros. We'll carry Sony 6000, a Sony 5000. We're going to be having a Nikon camera for film. So I mean, not for film, but to take photographs because I'm faster with that than these. And I'll also have the DJI Osmo Pocket. So that's going to be cool. So yeah, we're still trying to pick up one or two more GoPros and a couple of other little odds and ends. And I mean, that's
Have
what
you
it is.
approached
So,
GoPro to see if they may be able to hit you up for this project?
man, dude, they have 8 million people a day hitting them up. It's almost impossible to get through to them. They can pick and choose the world's best people in the world. Why would they care about me?
Can I ask you this? Do you have a written proposal written up? Yes or no? Do you have something
A
written up?
written proposal for what? No, I do
Asking for
not.
sponsorship.
Oh no,
Type something up, please, and get it to me.
it's. I got 14 days.
Please, write
Oh,
something
look,
up.
if somebody wants a sponsorship, I'm here. We'll figure it out.
how can I put this?
I tried that 10 months ago and nobody hooked.
No promises, but let's just say this. I have a friend who works at GoPro.
Okay, well, I have actually. I'll tell you the truth. About a week ago, me and a friend of mine in a local town got together, and he wrote up a proposal for me for sponsorships, and I have that on my computer right now.
Okay.
So I can Facebook it over to you probably in the next 5 minutes.
And I'll reach out to my friend and say, hey, if you have something like a foot in the door already, all he can do is suggest it and maybe pass it along.
Yeah, I mean that would be cool as hell to have like 3 or 4 GoPros to be able to run with. I mean, and then it's just killing me, bro, because every time I turn around, then it's like, okay, well, we got these cameras. Now I need more memory cards. Now I need more hard drives. Now I need more, all of this other stuff. And it just all added up so fast.
Well, unfortunately, it's part of doing this documentary, man, this project. It's part of being a creator.
Yeah, I'm just going all in. I don't care. I got credit.
Hey, at least, hey, you got a day job. You got that going. Hey, at least all I can say is you're doing financially a lot better than I am. So,
well, I think we're both equal and we have no money. So
yeah. Well, knock on wood. Hey, dear Mama says she wants to go to the Indian casino tomorrow. So knock on wood, maybe I'll get lucky on the slot machine.
There you go.
Hey, budget, yes. Extend. Okay, so everybody, be sure to check out Jeff's channel. Link to his channel will be in the video description, and give him a sub. And if you're feeling generous, give me a sub. I can use it. Give a like, and the algorithm likes comments and engagement, so leave a comment. If you hated this video, please tell me. If you like this video, please tell me. I like reading comments. I want comments. It's called engagement. So, alright guys, I am going to pull up the end screen and we'll be saying goodbye. Bye guys!
There's no end screen yet. Okay.